Hello, you're watching MTV on a Saturday. It's au revoir from me. It's a Madonnathon Saturday. Lots of Madonna all day, so do stick around. Coming up now, we have Breakfast with Madonna. Ha, we wish. Bye-bye.
I just think it's better to, you know, to have humor, that's all.
Yeah.
A sense of humor. And not take yourself too seriously.
Do you believe in love? 'Cause I got something to say about it. And it goes something like this.
Hi, I'm Kurt Loder. Welcome to Breakfast with Madonna. Not breakfast right here and now, actually. This is more like a light tea. What happened was we were in Tokyo last April when Madonna launched her 1990 World Tour. It was a Friday the 13th. The first concert was held at a brand new open-air stadium about 2 hours outside of Tokyo, and it poured rain. Not the best of conditions, actually, and frankly, prospects for a post-show interview looked pretty bad. But then back in Tokyo after the show, well past midnight, we got a call. Madonna would in fact grace us with her presence. So we hustled over to her hotel suite all the way across town, and there came upon the most remarkable scene. The room we were ushered into was filled with wreathing, bare-chested male dancers, all gyrating wildly to some booming dance pop track on a stereo. In the middle of all this, up on a coffee table, stood Madonna herself, wearing boxer shorts and a black bra, and flailing away with equal abandon. Well, at least we knew we were in the right place. So we went into another room, set up all our cameras, and about an hour later, Madonna, having apparently exhausted all of her dancing companions, appeared in our doorway, wearing a relatively demure bathrobe. She took a seat on a couch, ordered a cup of tea, and off we went.
Just tell people I just woke up.
Yeah.
You had breakfast with Madonna.
I'm having my morning tea. I feel so rested.
We started out talking about religion. Madonna was raised Catholic, and Catholic themes have been woven through much of her work. Most recently, the video for Like a Prayer, which so upset her former tour sponsor, Pepsi-Cola, and the actual liturgical touch of Act of Contrition on the Like a Prayer album. Given all of this, and the outlines of Madonna's fairly well-known social life, we were wondering, does Madonna still consider herself a Catholic?
Do you still think of yourself as a Catholic?
Sort of. A fallen Catholic. Yeah.
Did you get any, like, hate mail or anything for doing Act of Contrition? Or, well, not hate mail, but I mean, did you get...
If I did, no one gave it to me.
Did your aunts, like, call you up or anything like that?
No. No, my relatives never call me up and say they didn't like something. I suppose if they don't like it, they just gave it to themselves.
Mm-hmm. But you don't go to church or anything anymore?
No. I'm not a practicing Catholic. But once you're a Catholic,
You're always a Catholic, right?
As you know, Kurt.
Actually, that's true, but yeah. Okay. I wanted to ask you about Oh Father, which I think is like the most amazing video. Has your dad seen this? I mean, did he have any response to all this?
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't know if he's seen it. I'm kind of afraid to call him up and ask him.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, are there character aspects to it? It's not like your life line for line, or
No, it's not. But it's a lot of stuff in the story is drawn from my life. I mean, it's a combination of my father and other men that I've known. So.
Okay. And you haven't talked to him since about this?
I've talked to him all the time, but
yeah.
I mean, it's sort of unspoken, and we don't really. My father doesn't call me and say, "Hey, I just saw your video on MTV." I mean, he never does that.
Yeah.
He just kind of tries to treat me like all my brothers and sisters. And
that must be difficult, I would imagine.
Well, he doesn't.
Have you heard from any other people that crop up on the album? I mean, you're talking about a lot of stuff in your life, and people say, I saw myself in that song. And...
I mean, yes, I hear. I mean, people I don't really know say I could really relate to them. So
yeah.
No one really close to me.
Yeah. Do you find that around the world? I mean, if you're in Japan, do you have kids coming up saying, well, it would be hard to understand, I suppose.
Not in Japan, huh? No one's really spoken to me in Japan.
Really?
I just stare a lot.
It's a lonely life, that's awful. The greatest advertising hoo-ha of all time was your Pepsi deal. This was fantastic. You sign this deal, you do your video, you do their little thing, everything's done, you get this tour support, I suppose, and then the video comes out and they go nuts. I mean, what was that all about? Did they just lose their mind, or what?
Well, I think that they were afraid of the controversy that the video was going to cause.
How did they put it to you? I mean, did they say, well, we don't like black guys doing this and with white girls, or was there anything like that? Or
no, they would never be so honest. They just said they didn't like it. and a couple of people were threatening to boycott the bottling companies in the South.
Yeah,
and
Wildman, I mean, you know, they were talking about.
Well, I think they were really afraid that this whole thing was going to, like, blow up, and they didn't want to do anything to harm Pepsi, which is a sort of all-American symbol.
Yeah. Were you surprised by this? Or was
Yeah, I was. Because the video is, I mean, there's a fable in the video, and it's about, you know, standing up for somebody and telling the truth, and I was shocked that they couldn't see that. But
does it make you wonder about future corporate involvements at all?
Does it make me wonder?
Does it make you
I
wonder?
don't spend too much time thinking about it.
Yeah, but I mean, it comes up, right? And
Yeah, sure.
Did this all wind up?
Well, I think people think twice before they ask me to endorse their product. And what they see is what they get.
They should have known going in.
They should have.
I suppose.
I told them about the video.
How did you describe it? Did you say, it's me and this guy, and we're...
I told them what we did.
Yeah.
I told them everything.
Do you have this show really sums up, I mean, the Like a Prayer album in a way. You're doing stuff, America's in a very regressive phase, and it's very sort of black and white, it's anti-gay. We've really become, going back to the 50s, and the stuff you're doing,
Yeah.
I mean, you get bad messages from people out there. Do you get any
Well, I
threats
just
or-
started. I mean,
But I mean, the record has been out. I mean, the songs on the record are like that. Do the videos convey that kind of...
I know the moral majorities have been armed against me, but
Congratulations.
the people, yes, consider it an achievement. But I think that I'm offending certain groups, but I mean, I think that people who really understand what I'm doing are offended by it. Because it's pro-life, you know. It's pro, you know, equality, it's pro-humanity. So.
I mean, you despair.
And that's not really the mood America's in right now.
What do you think that is? I mean, how did people come out of the 60s?
It's fear of AIDS. I mean, it's just this, I mean, it's like turned everybody into these, like, 50s monsters, you know.
Well, right.
What? No, that's my opinion. That's
Yeah.
why everything's changing.
What do you think AIDS has just allowed, like, the right wing to come in and say, well, see, that's what it leads
Yes,
to?
it has.
Yeah.
It has, but see, then the people who don't really know that are sort of following onto it and saying, oh yeah, that's why. You know what I mean? It's a small group of people who are leading people in that direction.
Yeah.
In the course of our early morning conversation with Madonna in Tokyo last April, the talk inevitably turned to questions of love and marriage, her failed marriage to actor Sean Penn in particular. These thoughts were suggested by a song on her Like a Prayer album called Till Death Do Us Part, and here's what Madonna had to say about it.
I wanted to ask you about Till Death Do Us Part, too. I mean, do you still believe that, you know, love is a possibility? I mean, you're not soured on the whole concept? Well, okay, this is possibility. I'm sorry, but, I mean, you think of it differently now than you did.
Well, that was a
maybe.
point of view in the song. I
Yeah.
mean, that you just keep going back for more. No. I was just sort of describing a situation, not
Yeah.
condoning it. You know?
But, I mean, you don't feel soured by
No.
an experience that millions of people go through all the
No.
time.
No. Absolutely not.
Have you found love again?
Have I found love again?
Yes.
Yes, many times.
Since then?
Many times since then.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Gee whiz. God, what an enterprising woman. Okay.
That's what they say.
You had said once when you were doing Speed the Plow, you were dandling some babe on your knee, I think, a child, you know, and say, well, this is my next project. I don't know if you remember this or not, like the Madonna baby.
I was in a capricious mood.
Oh, okay. So we shouldn't take that.
Well, my next project was not that.
No, it turned out to be a movie and an album, but I just wondered if you were still, I mean, you want to have kids at some point? Or...
Yeah.